My name is Renison Jeffrey, and this is the Workers' Rights Platform. Now, a bulletin would have went out from Tiantec stating that they would have had a shutdown at the TGU plant, Trinidad Generation Unlimited, in which going to go on for the hours 10 p.m. on Saturday to 9 a.m. on Sunday. And you know, something is very funny about this, because the sales pitch in which you would have pitched for the plan is this: one, the plan is able to generate electricity for the whole of the Caribbean, and two, it was never to shut down at any point in time. That is why it would have 2 steam turbines. Now, when one operating, the next one would have been underneath maintenance. So at any point in time, the 2 can shut down. So when you're working on one running, and you work on the next one running. So interchangeably, it would have no need to shut down. That is what Manning would have bring to the forefront. But what is going on now? What is taking place at this point in time that the plan had to shut down? Now, I would have worked on this plan, as I would have told you and many of you that have been following us. These all these projects that would have taken place within the area, we would have been called out to work on the initial stages, but after the civil work was completed, nobody working there again from the area, and that is what is taking place with all this plan and them. So moving forward from that is a series of what it is called bumpless transfer. You carry one up to a particular speed and you transfer it. I only certain conversation at a particular place. But why is this thing taking place here in Trinidad? And it could only mean one out of 2 things. And here is what it is. Because if bumpless transfer had to take place for the plant to actually reach up at a certain operating capacity as to meet the standards and the need of the electricity output from the next component, which is the next steam turbine. And that can happen. It might take a longer period of time. So let me say, what I mean bumpless transfer. If you're cooking fries, it does happen in a kitchen. And let me say you had to put the oil to hot in the next spot. So it had to reach up to a certain degrees. It had to reach up to, let me say, 100 degrees. And during the process of reaching up to the, certain components just take longer than some. According to my understanding of process plant operation, in which I would have told you I have a certificate in, it appearing to be that the 2 steam turbines are down. Because it appears that one of them is down. So the 2 could be down. But I'm more feeling is 1, because the period of time from 10 in the night to probably 9 the next day, it might be before. It might reach to the capacity in which operational speed. And one thing we have to ask ourselves is why? Why is this? Why are the government not coming out plain and tell the country what is going on with TGU? Are we, or what are we doing? Or if this was false advertisement as to just to bring the project Trinidad, and then how we tie up in all kind of financial fees. The plan was never to shut down. That is why it had 2 steam turbines. And if one not operating, then questions must be asked as to why, because several shutdowns does take place there on a daily basis. Or you see something, the powers that be are covering their tracks, and we need to ask the question why. Many of the social activists and them, in which I would have listened to plenty of the commentary, I mean, they would have been hitting the mark from a particular angle. That is why at the end of the day, all of us need to come together and brainstorm some of the times. You know? They would have been hitting this issue based on how it will affect people within the long run. When that is good, we need to go to the source. Because just the other day, at something with they say a palm tree would have went down on the line, and that caused a big power outage. How come? No palm tree could reach a high tension at that height. Come on. I don't know what games are you playing. In Trinidad and Tobago, we accept anything. We must stand for something. We must hold the powers that be accountable. So in a thing like this, you need to make a statement. Marvin Gonzalez, as to what taking place here, and we need to do better than this. My name is Renelson Jeffrey. This is the Workers' Rights Platform. And we go show this video after as to the whole location, and I hope you understand what we are doing for you. To all our sponsors, shout out to you. Vespri from Warden Road. Again, my name is Renelson Jeffrey. This is the Workers' Rights Platform. Like, share, and subscribe.